Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV. I am Moulire Rabila Lawal. First, the headlines. Verification of social registrar to commence soon. I will speak with manufacturers on reducing cement prices. Umai. Don't pay for meter upgrade. Enugu Disco tells customers. Tension in Esut over reported massive mysterious death of students. Boy 10 found wandering on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. And on sport, from a sad note, World Championship, Amushon dethroned, finishes 6th in Budapest. The news in detail. The Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Bektia Edu, said the ministry would soon start the verification of the social registrar for transparent distribution of fuel subsidy palliative. Edu disclosed these on Friday during an interview. She noted the ministry would soon commence the distribution of the palliatives. She said palliative elevation is paramount to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. She added that the government would provide jobs to alleviate poverty. We are starting with the verification of the social registrar to ensure that it is truly made of people who deserve the fund. We will be creating humanitarian jobs. The ministry would be distributing palliatives to cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal. But recall that Edu, upon resumption of office on Monday, pledged commitment to lifting 133 million Nigerians out of poverty. To the next story. Minister of Works, Senator David Umahi, yesterday promised to dialogue with cement manufacturers over reducing the prices of their products. He spoke while featuring on Soyri's daily program. The minister said contractors have complained over the high cost of cement in the country and made claims that importing the product would be cheaper. He said, I'm going to be running figures with them, cement manufacturers, to check the cost of cement if we import it and the cost they are giving us here. A lot of contractors have complained that it is cheaper to import, but we are not allowed to import cement because we have to help the cement industries, but they also have to be reasonable with us if we are going to be patronizing them. Umai said the administration of President Bola Tinubu is ready to provide funds for the construction of quality roads in the country. We are looking at all things. How do we cut down costs? Because the primary issue is also the cost of construction. We are looking at the figures, but it looks like a lot of contractors are not willing, but I will make them to make the change. We are all engineers. I'm telling you, your profit, I will protect whatever thing you want to make, but please, let's all build Nigeria. Let's build a road that will last, and for anything, the government, the president will give out the money, he assured. Moving on to the next story. Tension is high in the Enugu State University of Science and Technology, Esut, Agbani, Enugu, over alleged mysterious death of students. Sources hinted that many students have died in mysterious circumstances within the last few weeks, prompting a demand by the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, for the immediate shutdown of the institution. A statement to the effect titled "Call to Shut Down Enugu State University of Science and Technology" immediately was obtained by information last Thursday night. It was signed by the coordinator of NANS Zone F Southeast, Comrade Chidi Nzekwe. The statement reads, the leadership of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS Zone F Southeast, expresses our deepest concern and utmost dismay over the frequent and tragic death of our students in Enugu State University of Science and Technology. Our investigations have shown a high level of negligence on the part of the school administration, ranging from non-functional student clinics, which is a major factor for the unfortunate death of our students. In the light of these disturbing findings, the leadership of the NANS Zone F has taken a decision to order the immediate shutdown of the institution from tomorrow, being 24th of August 2023, till further notice. This action is necessary to allow us to engage in extensive meetings with the relevant stakeholders including the university management, experts on medical things, security agencies, and student representatives. Failure to shut down the institution with immediate effect, we will be compelled to escalate our actions, and the university management should get ready to contend with the armless battalion army of Nigerian students in the zone. The leadership of Zone F is committed to protecting the rights and welfare of Nigerian students. May the souls of our dear departed students rest in peace. Similarly, a social media post by one Reverend Godwin O. Honor urged Enugu State and the federal government to immediately shut down the university. There are massive mysterious deaths at Enugu State University Science and Technology. The Enugu State government or the federal government should close the school immediately to avert further death, he wrote. Meanwhile, information reached out to the public relations officer of ESUT, Mr. Ikechukwu Ezianioma. He said the letter by Nance has been discountenanced by the ESUT students' body. It has been discountenanced. I will send you a disclaimer by the ESUT Students Union President, the PRO, Friday morning when asked to react to the alleged massive mysterious death of students. When he eventually sent a set disclaimer, it was an online publication where the SUG president, Mr. Donatus Okolewa, said there was no plan to shut down the institution. The SUG president was quoted in the publication to have reassured students that the SUG leadership, in collaboration with relevant stakeholders, was actively working to address the situation. Information also made further efforts to obtain reaction from the SUG Vice Chancellor, Professor Aloysius Okoli, but his mobile line was switched off as of the time of filing this report. But another staff of the university who confirmed the strange death, however, hinted that the Enugu State government was already on top of the situation. From that story to the next one as regards the Enugu Disco Light. The Enugu Electricity Distribution Company PLC has cautioned its customers in the southeast against falling victims to fraudsters in the name of prepaid meter upgrades. The company stressed that the planned upgrade of standard transfer specification prepaid meters in its network will be free of charge and at no cost to customers. The Air Corporate Organization EEDC, Mr. Emeka Eze, made his clarification in a statement on Thursday. Eze said the caution became necessary because of information received by the company about the activities of some unscrupulous elements who are extorting unsuspecting customers in the name of upgrading their meters. He said customers should not fall prey to these elements, as no customer will be charged any money to have his or her meter upgraded. The process of the upgrade will be simply by punching into the meter the key changing tokens, which will be provided to the customers alongside a credit token when they go to recharge their meters. What we just did as a matter of responsibility was notify our customers of this exercise and appeal to them to ensure that their prepaid meters are upgraded before November 24, 2024. Moving on to the next story. A 10-year-old boy identified as Toib Aziz has been found on Long Bridge, Warewa, along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State by a Good Samaritan, Hassan Abdullahi. Information otherwise gathered that the man who saw him wandering on the bridge for quite some time accosted and immediately took him to Warewa police station. In a police extract seen by our correspondent, Aziz, who claimed to be from the Gege area of Ibadan in Oyo State, said he lost his way and had been unable to find his way home. The extract, which was signed by one Inspector Elizabeth Olaleye, stated that the boy had been handed over to the Ogun State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development. It partly read on 12th day of August 2023 of about 8 p.m. when Hassan Abdullahi at Fagrim's bus stop area, Ogun State, came to the charge room with a young boy named Toib Aziz, male, 10 years age, from Gege area, Ibadan, Oyo State, 3 feet dark complexion. He was found wandering on the Long Bridge, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, and he was brought to the station, hence the report. The complainant statement was recorded. A picture of the child relayed to the FPPRO of the state headquarters, and all effort made to trace the child's address at Ibadan proved abortive. Hence, it was taken to the Ministry of Women and Officials, Women Affairs and Social Development of Obafemi Owode Area Office. An official from the ministry identified as Elizabeth Onabanjo confirmed the boy was in their custody. She, however, revealed that efforts were ongoing by the government to reunite the boy with his family. And lastly, on sports. Defending champion Toby Amushon lost our World Women's 100-meter hurdles crown to Jamaica's Daniela Williams on Thursday in a shock win at the World Championship in Budapest, Hungary. Williams, the 30-year-old who previously won in Beijing 2015, timed 12.43 seconds to edge out Olympic champion Jasmine Camacho Queen of Puerto Rico 12.44 seconds, with Kendra Harrison of the United States taking bronze 12.46. Amuswan and 2019 winner Nia Ali were never in the hunt, finishing 6th and last respectively. With our sports story, we've come to the end of today's national news. Before we go, some headlines. Verification of social registrar to commence soon. I will speak with manufacturers on reducing cement prices. Umahi. Tension in ESIDS over a reported massive mysterious death of students. And on sports, World Championship, Amuson dethroned finishes 6th in Budapest. For more updates of our broadcast on YouTube, the handle is Babagbagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell select option all to access all of our broadcasts. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. For advert placements of your goods and services, coverage of events and functions, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen. Jumat Mufida to all faithful Muslims all around the world. I am Morire Rabila Lawa. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.